artworks come in different dimensions, shapes, designs, and styles. The increasing trend in artworks production attests to the global impact the creative mind of the artist has created. The creativity of the artist has ensured that professional bodies exist in different countries. In Nigeria, the Society of Nigerian Artists, which turned 50 years this year, is the professional body of most Nigerian artists.
The society is celebrating its 50th anniversary with CONADEF, which is a conference on visual arts and how it affects the society. Our theme this year, it's the role of visual art in national development. Like you all know, 50 years is a very long landmark in the life of a society, and we just feel it's time to also celebrate some of the achievements that the society has made in the past couple of years. Now, under the rule of our current president, Mr. Oliver Nwowu, we've been able to achieve a lot of things, but there's still so much we are looking forward, to also achieve. Society that is 50 years old, definitely we believe we should have been able to resolve some of our teething problems. But just like Nigeria is, we still find ourselves, battling with some of the challenges, in the society. One of the main things we want to achieve in this particular tenure is to have a secretariat of our own.
The appreciation of art has sensitized more people to art as an investment tool and a store of value and trade.
I'm starting an online art gallery with my husband, which is why we're here today to see the exhibition and to see the range of artists that are in Nigeria. From what I've seen, I think this exhibition is really great, just because it exhibits a lot of different styles, a lot of different talent that exists in Nigeria as a whole. From when I first came here, my understanding of African art was mainly the tribal art, and so we hadn't really seen the contemporary art that is available in Nigeria and the range of talent that exists. So having an exhibition like this, where you have artists from all over, and to see the different styles, how they're influenced by where they studied, where they lived, where they grew up. It's really great. And to see, you know, I mean, the contemporary art that's coming out. So you have things which are not a traditional painting, like not a traditional, or you know, a portrait in an abstract form. I think that's fantastic. To see, you know, that a place like Nigeria, which a lot of, you know, people around the world only hear the bad side, to see the good side of it, to see what is coming out and, you know, what the people can create. And yeah, I think this exhibition is really great, fantastic. So there's a couple of pieces that I particularly loved. So there's by the artist Neki, I think. I assume, I hope I pronounced that correctly. So her pieces, they are very, you know, very abstract. And so, you know, talking with the curator who explained what her vision was in, you know, doing this work, and what I interpreted, I thought they were fantastic. You know, so she has the painting with the woman that's just sitting on the white background. And when you look at it, it could be a flower, it could be a tree, it could be a bush. And to see the form of the woman coming out is fantastic. You know, like the art coming alive and, you know, being able to see that. And the other painting of hers, the mother and child. So you look at it, it looks like just a circle on a purple background. And then to see, you know, the child and the mother and the affection that is shown in that painting, and to have that come alive is fantastic.
So far what I'm seeing in there is like so much creativity, so much color, so much new movements that are coming that are not as a traditional African art exhibition. And I'm really inviting every art lovers to come and see what's happening here in Lagos, in Nigeria, because the trends are coming up and the movements are changing for us to look what is happening here right now. So far, Anna, I'm working right now with my wife on a website called Art Cora that we're going to launch in a couple of months, which is going to be a marketplace that works with the Nigerian artists and African artists as a way to promote themselves and a way of reaching an international audience and an international customers as well. For me, I'm focusing on the contemporary African art. We know, like we can see so much about African art in the museums, for instance, and even in some other exhibition galleries, bigger galleries. But the contemporary African art is still emerging, and it's not, it's putting itself like pillars, and we are seeing like in the future that African art, contemporary African art, is going to be the trend of the moment. And this is where we are placing ourselves here to be part of this. This whole action that is happening over here.
Apart from normal gallery sales of artworks, there are now lots of commissions.
This exhibition is to establish Soyinka as an icon celebrated by all. I make bold to say that Soyinka is one individual who is being most photographed and painted. People go to Italy or France and buy portraits of Mona Lisa. They're not buying that portrait because they know the woman or not. They are buying a work of art. So we have moved WS from just the WS to a work of art that is collectible. And that's why you see some of these works have different interpretation. They are works of art, totally independent of trying to illustrate or do a descriptive analysis of the man's features on canvas.
The continuum, that is the growing trend of art, has necessitated the springing up of art auction houses everywhere, thus boosting the increasing popularity of art in Nigeria and Africa.
And that's where we draw the curtains on today's edition of Africats. For coverage of African arts and cultural programs, do contact the producer on Africats at tvcnews.tv. You can also follow us on Twitter at TVC Africats. Till we come your way again next time, it's goodbye.